Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing New.
Black privilege robberies. Andre Ward, Devin, Haney, and Floyd Mayweather. Look, let's break it down honestly and objectively as possible. And Devin, the wet dream, Haney, has come out recently mocking Vasyl Lomachenko, basically calling this man a privileged fighter. And that's very interesting because you've noticed a lot of black American fighters clowning and calling Latino fighters, white fighters, Eastern European fighters, and other fighters across the world privileged. But black American fighters, it's said that these guys always have the hard road. These guys have nothing easy, but that makes zero sense because we're going to break it down honestly and objectively as possible. And when you look at the privilege, you see Devin Haney. He got the decision over Vasyl Lomachenko. It was a unanimous decision. And yet, Vasyl Lomachenko not only outlanded this man, nearly all of the ringside observers had Vasyl Lomachenko winning. And Devin Haney, at the end of the day, had nothing but American judges. And somehow, some way, he's calling Vasyl Lomachenko privileged. This is one of the worst robberies I've ever seen. And yet, the true privileged fighter was Devin Haney. Then you get to Floyd Mayweather, and you look at Luis Castillo in the first fight. Floyd Mayweather was outlanded by Luis Castillo. This is the first time Floyd Mayweather, up to this point in his career, had ever been outlanded by any opponent in the first fight. And just like the Devin Haney fight with Vasyl Lomachenko, it was a unanimous decision for Floyd Mayweather. Once again, another shining example of black privilege robberies. Then you get to Andre Ward. The interesting thing about Andre Ward and Sergey Kovalev, it has a lot of similarities as of Devin Haney and Floyd Mayweather. Sergey Kovalev, once again, outlanded Andre Ward. And once again, it's a unanimous decision in favor of Andre Ward. Somehow, someway, all of the black American fighters always get the benefit of the doubt from every single judge on the panel. Even though these guys are getting outlanded, getting beat, and all ringside observers are siding with the other guy. This is a simple example of black American privilege. I mean, make it make sense. But not only that, you see other examples where black fighters get the benefit of the doubt, where they don't lose their belts when they should lose their belts. They're allowed to keep their belt, even if it's not a complete and utter robbery. Think about it like this. Brian Castillo versus Jermell Charlo in the first fight. Jermell Charlo clearly lost the fight, yet he was allowed to keep his belt, and they labeled it a draw to save him the embarrassment of losing, having another loss on his record, and also losing his belt. They didn't want to do that, so they protected this man in his home state and gave him a generous draw, which makes zero sense. This is why people hate boxing. Another example, black privilege. Then you get to Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury 1. Clearly, Tyson Fury outboxed this man the entire fight, whooped his ass from pillar to post, and they called it a draw, which was horrendous. I mean, look, we all know Deontay Wilder lost that fight if we're being honest and objective, but they did this to save face for Deontay Wilder on American soil. They're trying to help this man. It goes to a decision. They're always going to help the black American privileged fighter. And in these instances, you really got to score knockouts because it's unfair going to the judges when black American privilege is present and taking place. Because men lie, women lie, but the facts don't lie.